At this point, I think it's kind of important I give you a little bit of background info as to how me and a bunch of randomers ended up painting Armani's entire mansion in a week. 6 hours before our flight, and we did a last minute email blast. Still got nowhere to stay. Sent out an email to the most expensive one, and we get an email back straight away.
This is when I get excited, so
yeah.
My new mission of the week.
Cue the maddest, most unexpected week of my life.
I got my weed in the teeth for the force. Give them a tears and leave them with the
4 weeks later, I'm back in England, and I get a text saying, grab the camera, I got some news. I knew this was going to be good. Here he is. What do you mean?
7 days to figure it all out. A bunch of artists, a lot of paint the whole house.
To make it even madder, turns out Armani got sponsorship for the whole project. He's the only bloke I know who could get money for fucking up his house. Anyway, the company's called Brass Knuckles, and they make some like weed vape pens. I don't smoke, but they look pretty badass. So just like that, I was back off to Vegas with absolutely no idea what I'd gotten myself in for. So I grabbed my suitcase, a fellow cameraman called Nico, and a Mancunian artist called Evan. And we headed to Vegas. 9:33, the Mancunian's on the juice.
Your nose and mouth and breathe normally.
Skirt.
We get know about test key, king toe, tash front, squint and me. 7 individuals that are never more space to beat. And the average back key. Up with, what with? Delusional. I would say please, but already know that ain't possible.
Evan, take off your jacket.
Man's not hot.
What the fuck's this? The English lot arrived in Villa Shangri-La, and all we had to do was get over the jet lag and help Armani pick a new bandana. Oh, you didn't think I forgot about the big man, did you?
Pull up in this bitch doing donuts. Tell you niggas that I fucking turn up. Sheets and backwards with our roller. Go switch.
What time do you reckon it is in England?
It's probably like fucking 2:30. Me. Double me? Me. Yeah, me. Not for me.
So with day one coming to an end, the jet lag for us English boys was all too real. So we rested up, ready for day 2, where we had an important delivery and one more day of planning before the other artists arrived.
Bring on day 2.
Armani,
My name's Zach.
So with one day left before the start of the project, it was important we unpacked the paint.
We're going to get in the behind.
What's going on?
We're getting the behind.
Here's the thing. And it's a Lambo kind of thing.
So, turns out that we were catfished by the Lambo guy, and they were filled with junk and not actually Lambos. Oh well.
I've never seen another one in Vegas. Oh yeah? I've never seen another one. It's spectacular. It's not even paint day yet.
There's no turning back now.
Armani was right. We had already bust out the paint cans. This called for a celebration. What I mean by celebration is balling out with somebody else's money. But first, I needed a lesson from the best in the biz.
So I'm assuming that Zach hasn't thrown a lot of money before. He's wrong. It was a change. But in Vegas, you learn technique. So like, you don't want to just throw all the money. A good stack of 50 makes a good splash. So you want to just grab pinches full. Yeah. And the easy way to do it without looking is pinch and pull. Pinch and pull. Hey, these are skills that one has to learn.
If you insist, mate. If you insist.
Okay, welcome to Vegas.
Yo, from young man, the brothers felt different. I was gonna die from my birth, but the kid is up and coming and I'm kicking. Thinking, another year passed and I'm having tunnel vision. I don't wanna be forever stuck up in the system. I've gotta do something, I've gotta make an imprint right now. I ain't trying to follow nobody, see, I'm trying to find myself. And I don't need any help, I've been doing this thing by myself, and it's funny.
All messing about aside, we did actually have Evan the Mancunian and Las Vegas artist Bryce Goodman being productive all day. Or so we thought.
It took a day to get the printer working.
It's
the printer, man. Oh, paint on walls.
That being said, we still had no idea how hard this was going to be. Well, that's for us to find out.
You're fucking right.
Day 3.
Nico, get off the mic.
So here it was, the day we had all been preparing for not that long really, considering the size, and look at all those walls for Christ's sake. Anyway, there was no going back now. We were going to paint this puppy from top to bottom, every inch. We had a week to do it. Was it possible? We didn't actually know.
Would you care to tell us, darling, what we're doing?
No one knows. Who said we're last minute? It's not like it's like we're meant to start 20 minutes ago. And again, another flip, another flip, another flip. This is the Nightscape influence. So while we're busy trying to nail a side flip, all the artists got busy with the prep work. But there was just one more thing that needed to happen before we could start. Why did you invite this lady around?
What do you mean? She's very helpful.
To help with the paint.
She's here to help with a lot of things.
Yeah. I got more pints in the pool. Pull up, I'm deep in the end.
Yeah. Is she painting a blue wall with blue paint?
Yeah.
I got my weed in the teeth for the force. Give them a tears and leave them with the.
Day one closes down. How you feeling?
Tired, covered in paint, but excited.
We still think it's doable, don't we?
Yeah, we got this.
We got this. Mansion's still very much white though.
Yeah, that's the only thing is we didn't even really, other than my stupid smiley face, we didn't really even touch the mansion yet. So we're over here like, we've got it. One day gone, 6 left to go.
With the pulse and the new chin.
Day 4.
Day 2 painting at the mansion. I still can't believe that Armani's just letting us do this. Mad guy, maddest guy. So on day 1 there was an issue where the artist couldn't get up to the 2nd floor. Well, 2 boom lifts would sort that.
And it's a boom!
So managed to sort that issue. Puts us kind of behind schedule, but yeah, the house is a whole lot of white still on that house. So excuse me sir, can I see your license and registration please? To the top of the house. We can jump on belly flip it. I can double flip off that. Like kids in a candy store, we got a bit distracted with the booms. Anyway, Price was getting himself in some sticky situations and was learning off Nightscape on the parkour. At this point, it still baffles me how they let all of us lot in control of heavy machinery. What's going down?
We're about to go off the top of the crane. 2, 1.
Oh my god!
So if someone asked me before this, if Nightscape told you to jump off a crane, would you? I would have liked to have thought I would say no. But as I was stood there, 35 feet over Villa Shangri-La, I could feel my balls getting smaller by the second. I kind of just had to do it.
It's a pencil. Yes.
I could double flip off that.
Oh, fuck!
No! What are you saying, Evan, lads?
How's it going, lads? Just doing a bit of painting, lad?
A long day in Villa Shangri-La. We've got Evan behind me. Big dead mouse, you're. All these late nights were starting to get to me. Well, as the artists carried on working into the night, the video team slipped off the bed. Cheeky. So we woke up on day 5 with a massive pair of bananas in pyjamas terrorising the mansion. What did they want? It wasn't clear, but they're definitely still drunk. Oh, no, my bad. It was Luke. Yeah. Day 3 of painting. It's still not on the front, but we're out the front at the minute shooting some more like cinematic stuff. So it went from just a few quick shots to now a full-on music vid. This man right here learnt all his lighting skills on the porn set. Meet Spencer, aka Damon Dice.
Hey, I'm used to be in front of camera. I'm trying to expand.
Hey, why you bitches questioning my leadership? Hey, really got the bread to go to dealerships. Hey, really caught the whip with my own money. Really caught the whip with my own money.
This is Armani's influence on you, Nico.
It's Armani's fault.
So the back of the house was really starting to take shape, but there was still some fine details that needed doing. Price working up here on the Playboy Hugh Hefner mural, which looks absolutely sick. West wall was meant to be done yesterday, so we're behind schedule by a day. 4 AM. What's happened?
We're trying to pull an all-nighter to get the west side of the house done, and it is raining, and we have a ton of camera equipment, electrical equipment, and we do not have time on the schedule for this. We have to stop everything and pull everything out from the patio so it doesn't get ruined.
Day 3 of painting was over, and the house survived the rain. But there was a few more touch-ups on the west wall that needed to be done before moving on to the roof. Day 6. We've got a slight Hitler problem. It looks like a German beer. Das ist nicht gut, ja. Are you responsible?
And take 2.
So as Price sorted out the font on Hefner's mural, Evan mapped out the roof, and God was there a lot of space to be covered.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Turning into Big Brother by the day, and you put 10 plus people in a house who have all got hard deadlines.
There's a bit of friction right now.
Flew all the way out from money to do a big fat off $100 bill on a mansion, then, yeah?
Why, yes, of course.
Take a bat to the nuts if they don't come back.
What? Current situation, more drama on day 5. 2 artists have just picked up and left.
So, with the initial 6 artists down to 2, Zach and Armani had to release some stress.
Cheers, Evan. Things were looking up in Villa Shangri-La. Plus, Armani found a badass new artist to join the crew.
She's not that badass.
Shh, Nico, it's for the video. Day 7.
Are we going to get it complete, do you
Very sceptical about having it completed at the moment.
Why so? Why so?
Just so much to be done in so little time.
With only 2 days left till the exhibition, and only around 60% of the house done, everyone was feeling the pressure, and rightly so. However, it wouldn't be a proper trip to Vegas if Armani didn't have something up his sleeve.
Some of it involves indoor skydiving, and some of it involves getting driven around in fast cars, drifting.
Right, I'm not sure how that's going to help the artist, but I was down. So as the poor artist slaved away in the heat, Me, Armani, and Harry sloped out the back and jumped in an Uber.
Here's the deal, and it's a big deal. I'm scared of heights, so we're gonna do this indoor skydiving thing indoors, right? We'd all like to fly if at all possible.
Okay.
Even if I technically don't fly.
Yeah. Moment of truth.
About what time?
Well, you know, like the Dubai jetpack guys.
Yeah.
He's like, if you get down to 220, he's like, I'll buy you a jetpack and pay for all the training. No way. And I was like, yeah, let's lose weight. And then I gained 30 pounds.
You wouldn't even lose weight for a jetpack.
Imagine turn up to a rave, isn't it?
Got the fishnets.
That was one of the most ridiculous things I have ever done. Massive shout out to Vegas Indoor Skydiving for hooking it all up. Shout out to these guys, they killed it.
Absolutely mad. Meanwhile, back at the mansion, everyone was smashing out the Big Benjamin, whilst Price, Kiki and Anastasia was bashing out some work on the other side. We're back.
Here's the deal, and it's a big deal. Dream Racing, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're doing it again, baby.
What do you rag?
Yeah, I do this for my bro. I know jiggers in the club, man, trying to get that set on the
Once again, massive shout out to Dream Racing Las Vegas. Steve has hooked it up again. This time, drifting, which is absolutely crazy. Despite the front of the house still being plain, the artist had a pretty productive day up on the roof and finished it completely. Now, all that was next was to do the side of the house and the front, and these guys had about a day and a half if they worked through the night. I don't know, it was getting pretty close. Regularly scheduled content resumes soon.
A massive shout out to these guys, Brass Knuckles, for making this entire crazy, stupid, near impossible project possible.
Yeah. Seriously, we couldn't have done it without Brass Knuckles. Big shout out to them. So basically, if you smoke the goody good, make sure you get the goody good great. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, Zach, who doesn't really smoke, has to go ahead and go for it one time. It's good shit, right?
The 7th day, the final hour, it was really getting down to the wire, and we literally could not afford any more distractions or screw-ups. But if you haven't guessed it by now, Armani's middle name is Distraction, and we were overdue a few screw-ups. Distraction 1, baby ligers and tigers.
Is that too much to ask for a freaking laser beam on my liger's head?
Distraction 2, Lamborghinis.
We got us another Lambo to fuck up. Let's go.
Oh fuck, does that mean another cinematic sequence? Yeah.
But of course.
I'm doing donuts in the Lambo, donuts in the Lambo, doing donuts in the Lambo, donuts in the Lambo, doing donuts in the Lambo, whoa, donuts in the Lambo, whoa, donuts in the Lambo, donuts in the Lambo, whoa. What you doing? Hit the scene, show up with the team.
All jokes aside, this really was coming down to the wire. We didn't know whether it was going to get finished or not, and the artists were working day and night and were absolutely burnt out by this point. So as the sunset over Villa Shangri-La for one last time before the exhibit, there was still a few more walls up front that needed doing. We had a lot of people come and go during this project, but the core group stayed the same. 7 15-hour days, shitloads of paint, and a whole lot of commitment. And what started off as a phone call 3 weeks prior turned into something quite beautiful. Villa Shangri-La art exhibit was the first of its kind. Somehow, I don't think it's going to be the last either.
gets me, then it gets me, then it gets me, then it gets me, gets me, gets me, gets me, gets me. Hey, if you want beef, it's a battle. I'ma conquer your team on my steed saddle. Boy, I know you a snitch, you a tattle. You a rabble, some fathead asshole. I hit him with a little razzle dazzle. Rock Chanel, don't ride no channel. What you mean, boy? I wrote the manual. Pull up on you, I got plenty ammo. Like, hey, heard you smoking that shit, Pat. I be blowing that thrax. Hey, I be playing Jack and Dax. Stacking money up in racks. Goldwood, I'm a pacifist. Passing, busting, buzzing, passing splits. I'm the shit, no laxatives. Name all caps, no acronym.
Here's the deal, and it's a big deal. Mr. Action is the exhibit. Realest ain't alive right here in Vegas, baby.
We're leaving. What a week, guys. What a week.
I'm not leaving.
Have you got an Uber?
What is happening? Logan Paul called bitches, you ain't going nowhere. Cancel your flights, we're fucking out.
Oh God, not again! Two, one.
Oh, and Jonah Hill, if you're watching, don't think I forgot about you, buddy. I'm still waiting on that phone call, but that's something fun. We gotta make a movie, buddy. I need you to call me. Yeah. Hey, and if he's not watching, tag him so that he does.
I also want to take this time to give a massive thanks to everyone who helped behind the scenes who I couldn't fit in the video. We got Joy, who was an absolute machine the whole week.
Yeah, boy!
We got Kiki, who literally did not stop.
Jeez!
We got a man named Lucas, responsible for most paint on walls, also responsible for painting it all back white.
Where's Luke?
We got Uncle Jonathan, who turned into an artist by the end of the week. We got Des, helping out on every aspect of the project. Angry celebrity chef Josh Green, providing the flavour.
Cooking, do you enjoy cooking, Josh?
I fucking hate it.
We got Benny on the camera, who ended up getting roped into so many photo shoots he didn't want to. We got Pharaoh on the Lambos, Taryn on the Zebras.
What's going on, Taryn?
And also for fixing the place up a few times with some amazing lettering.
Are you bored of zebras yet?
Freddie, aka Bam Margera, and whatever guest he decided to bring. And finally, Spoke! One more massive shout out to the guys at Brass Knuckles, making crazy shit happen. It was absolutely